Hi, this is Carlos Cousins, and the following SAT writing question is asking us about this sentence here. So it looks like this is one in a series of examples or pieces of evidence for the topic sentence of this conclusion paragraph. As it continues to develop, this new research about the influence of touch on human development or on brain development even, just what we've been talking about, into the importance of touch, here we go, continues to change the ways we understand human development. So it's a positive influence that it has on the development of children, and you can see that from the examples. So we've got a book here. The Science of Hand, Heart, and Mind refers to the essential touch that newborns need to thrive. So touch is very important. It's needed by newborns. Further studies have suggested that touch can lead to lower blood pressure and heart rate. So alleviate stress and anxiety. These are all good things. So this is also evidence that proves that. Then we've got one more piece of evidence here. And still, studies have shown that among other primates, the amount of time spent grooming directly correlates to group size and coherence, so that implies that there's going to be more socializing going on. So if primates, like ourselves, can socialize or can increase group size, that means that they are more confident with other people or with other primates, right? So the idea is that that may somehow prove that it's also important for us. So, okay, that's what we're talking about. This is extra evidence. The only problem with answer choices like A and B, and still, and also, is the word and. Well, with A, we also got an issue with still, but that's fine. And here, when you begin a sentence, is going to be wrong for this test. And this is always something that depends on the context or you know, the whatever thing you're writing. But for this exam, and as a conjunction is the only sort of way that you're going to see it in between clauses. And it's going to be completely interchangeable with a period and a semicolon. So if it had been just the word and, or just a period and then capital still, or just a semicolon and then just the word still, all of these answer choices are virtually the same. They are both the exact same. So if you see both in an answer choice, it's likely that, or two of the three in an answer choice, it's likely that that both are wrong. If you see all three, it's likely that all three are wrong because you can't have more than one of these be correct. So they're interchangeable entirely. So if you have a period here next to and, that's almost the exact same thing. Only for this exam, but keep this in mind, it's having a period and then a semicolon, which is wrong. You don't want to begin any sentence with and for this exam, for the SAT English. So okay, so that, sorry, writing. Now that we know that, we can get rid of and also and still. Also, beginning a sentence with the word still works a lot like nevertheless, which means we're going to be talking about the opposite of what we're talking about. But we see this as just another example along with the other examples that back up our topic sentence for this conclusion. So we don't want something that says nevertheless or the opposite of what we've been saying. It's just another example. So likewise, which would be a lot like also, seems very good. Likewise just says, just like the other examples, there's another example here, which also helps to back up the main point of the paragraph. Hope that helped with this problem, and happy prepping.